Hey, podcaster. Well, in the spirit of exactly how Ben did it, this is a good one, but you'll have to wait and see. Enjoy.
Oh, that's a cop-out.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it?
No, but it made sense when I did it.
All right, so what are some things on the show?
It's not my job to do that, Belle. Today's your turn.
We asked, who did you share an elevator with? And I confessed to a crime.
What else?
Liam did an impression of someone doing an impression.
And?
We did a game of lip reading that actually, it was pretty good.
Okay. Well,
All
I think that's suitable. That's enough.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Previously on Ben, Liam and Belle.
I'm a Celeb was on Sigrid Thornton.
Sounds like maybe someone who's on Eurovision.
Rose to fame in the 1980s thanks to her appearance in The Man from Snowy River.
No.
And now, live across Australia, this is Ben, Liam and Belle.
They're both running for the first time in a little while.
30 years.
On Nova.
Good evening, Australia.
Well, this is my favourite story of the day, Ben and Belle. Joe Biden, old Sleepy Joe, he's been signed with a Hollywood talent agency.
What?
Oh, yeah, so keep an eye out for Joe, because he probably does have 2 years left in him.
And being generous.
He might pop up in a major motion picture. But I've heard that the auditions aren't going too well.
Okay, next.
All right, okay. Hello, my name is Joe Biden, and I'm here to audition for the role of the Godfather and the Godfather.
Okay, right. I'm gonna stop you there.
Pal, what are you doing here on the day of my wedding? My daughter day, the day of my wedding's daughter.
Buddy, that movie came out in 1972, okay? The role has been cast.
I'm gonna refuse him an offer he can't make.
Sir, this is an audition for a Nissan commercial.
I got the part.
No, we'd actually like you to leave now.
I do impressions.
What?
I do voices. See, hey, buddy, you're a donkey, man. Yeah, this is my swamp.
Was that...
Shrek, yeah.
Okay, that's quite enough for today. Thank you.
No, wait, buddy, I juggle. Look, one. Oh, dang nabbit.
Can we please get security in here?
Look, I can unicycle. My spleen. I forgot to unclip.
Okay, we're also gonna need a medic.
Oh, I pooped my pants.
And a cleaner.
If you put on our podcast as you go to sleep, this one's for you.
Give us a buzz, 13 24 10. Who did you share an elevator with? About this time last night, we met Beck, and Beck was telling us that she got in a lift with Drake.
My husband and I were waiting to go upstairs in the lift. The door's open and he said, oh, there's room for one more. My husband and I both kind of walked forward and he said, oh, no, not to you, my husband.
Oh, my
walked up
gosh!
the stairs.
Pretty cool.
I mean, Drake said, yeah, babe, you come in the lift. Your husband, he takes the stairs.
I love this one. I don't know why, but it always seems like celebrities are popping up in lifts with people. 13 24 10. I've got a good one.
Oh, yeah?
Liam, you were there. You and I shared an elevator with Jojo Siwa.
That is true.
I was here at Nova. We got to work and bang, Jojo Siwa.
Funny about that one, yes. I don't like to think about it because you guys know that I love her.
And you're upset 'cause you weren't there.
No.
Would you
I
guys...
was almost there, and then you just made it so that only you two were in the lift and I missed out. What a funny joke.
Belle, you sound a little crazy.
Yeah. Do you really like her that much?
Yes.
Would you say that she's the dream guest on your podcast?
Like, that's like a year old.
Yeah, still funny though.
Nev joins us in Sydney. Your sister was in an elevator with who, Nev?
G'day, guys. She was in the elevator with Eddie Murphy.
Whoa!
Well,
That's huge.
She didn't know it was him at the start. She was staying in New York by herself, so was a little bit nervous about going out. So she hopped in the elevator at the hotel, and there was these 3 really intimidating guys behind her. So her heart was thumping. One of them said, "Hit ground, lady," and she literally hit the deck because she was so nervous.
Yeah.
So she dropped to the floor.
She dropped to the floor instead of hitting the ground button on the elevator.
Yeah.
Of course he meant, "Could you please hit ground for us?"
Yeah.
Anyway, turns out it was Eddie Murphy and his 2 bodyguards.
Can I ask,
lovely.
Nev, what era Eddie Murphy are we talking? Do you know what decade?
Was it Delirious? Was it Raw? Or was it Dr. Dolittle?
Yeah.
Probably more Dr. Dolittle.
At least it wasn't the Dave era.
Yeah, or Norbert.
To be fair, I like Norbert.
Of course
I mean, at the time, I thought Norbert was pretty funny. It just hasn't aged that well.
No.
Yeah. I was in one. K-Rudd one time.
Kevin Rudd.
Oh.
Ruddy, Rudd.
Where?
The ABC in Sydney.
Yep.
And he swore like a trooper.
He did.
What?
He said like 8 F-bombs. He was like, my back's effing shagged and I got it. And he was like, he had like this back pillow. And,
Really?
yeah. Pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, 13 24 10 is our number. Who did you share an elevator with?
Gabby in Sydney, the lift doors open. Who did you see?
I saw Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, double whammy. Were they out promoting a movie or something? They're not together?
Yes, they were. Yeah,
Were they?
so it was that. Yeah, they were together promoting a movie, and they were actually coming around doing the rounds at Sydney Children's Hospital, and I happened to be there because my daughter had leukemia at the time.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, had a really great chat with them, and they ended up coming and spending time with my daughter and I. So yeah, it was really cool.
That's
really lovely
incredible.
and down to earth. Yeah, really great people, and yeah, we got photos and everything. So yeah, it was really cool, and yeah, spent obviously 20 minutes with them. So yeah, it was amazing.
Couple of big names there, Gab. Joe in Melbourne. The lift doors open. Who did you see?
Meryl Streep.
Oh, Streepy. That's a big one. Where was she?
This was in a beautiful furniture store in New York called ABC Carpets and Homes.
Because it doesn't sound like a good furniture store. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know, if it has a name like Le Mans or something like that. But ABC Furniture and Homes is pretty basic.
Yeah, it's fancy.
So what did you talk about, Joe?
We didn't actually talk. I didn't think it'd be quite right to accost the poor woman in the lift when she was there to buy pink wine glasses.
How do you know that? Was she talking to somebody else in the lift?
No, because when she got in the lift, of course, I decided to go where she was going, so I followed her.
Okay.
I didn't think it was right to talk to her, but I did stalk her.
I know where she put those pink glasses in her home as well. Yes, I followed her all the way there. I'm actually calling from out the front right now.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, Michelle in Melbourne. The lift doors open. Who was it?
Michael Bublé.
Bublé!
The Bubbles, yeah.
And what happened? Where were you?
Me and my husband were staying in Sydney. We went there, flew from Melbourne just to see him in concert. And the funny thing was I just had a feeling that weekend that I was going to meet him at some point. And yeah, we were in the lift the morning after the concert. We went to the pool. We were in our robes. The lift door opened. He walked in and I just jaw dropped, fell in love, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, did you have an exchange? Were there a few words? Did he belt out a couple of Christmas numbers?
I stuck my hand out straight away. I said, "Hey, Michael, how you going? It's Michelle." And we had a full conversation for about 10 minutes. And another guy in the lift said, "Oh, you must know each other." And I said, "No, this is Michael Bublé." And he goes, "Yeah, I thought so. I didn't want to say anything." But yeah, we had a good chat. I didn't take a photo with him because I was in my bathrobe and also because I wanted to seem cool. But no one believes me that I actually saw him now because I didn't take that photo.
Yeah, we believe you, Michelle.
I did ask for footage at the hotel. I asked if they had any footage from the lift, and they said, unfortunately not, but you played it cool. So I feel pretty proud.
I love how we've had 2 calls in a row. Like, look, I didn't want to say hi or take a photo. but I got some security footage from his room.
That bit was Baby Gronk approved.
A professional lip reader has supposedly worked out exactly what Kanye West said to Bianca Censori on the red carpet at the Grammys before she stripped off naked.
Was it, oh my God, you forgot to put a bra on?
Kind of the opposite of that, actually. And take this with a grain of salt because, like, I don't know how accurate it is. Supposedly, Kanye turned to Bianca and said, make a scene. I'll say it'll make so much sense. Drop the coat behind you. Turn, I got you.
You know, I see these stories all the time. They're like, that's a beat up. It's like a lip expert. Like, is there, and lip reading, like, how legit is that?
Exactly.
Look, we've devised a little plan here. I've got a few phrases. Ben, you're going to put some noise-cancelling headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to get at least 2 of these for this information to be seen as legit, okay?
All right. Yep.
All
All
right.
right. So I'm going to be doing lip reading from Liam.
Chuck on the noise-cancelling headphones.
Ready to go.
Right, just lower the volume down there, buddy.
Huh?
Doesn't matter.
Ready to go.
Okay, first one. Penguins shouldn't drink creaming soda before bed.
My horse doesn't know where to go.
I feel like he was just making it up.
What was
That's
that?
not a point. Okay, number 2. Please take my mother out for a nice steak dinner.
Please take my brother out for a round of whiskey.
Oh, that was pretty close.
Close. Okay, last one here. Look at my lips. Liam, you're my best friend and I love you.
Liam, you're my best friend and I love you.
Yeah!
He said it many times, so he
That's-
knows what the lip movement looks like. I thought that was my main chance to hear that.
Yeah.
Feels good.
I bet you can't keep a mewing streak for this whole podcast. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you've come into a lot of money or you know someone that's come into a lot of money. If you get involved and you're our favourite caller, maybe we have some money to give you. I don't know. I'll have a look at what's in the prize cupboard. Because a New South Wales woman is the sole winner of the $100 million lotto last night. $100 million sole winner. It's all hers, tax-free.
That's crazy. I mean, it's lotto, it's big payout, but normally something bad has to happen to you, or it's distant relative dying, but then you sort of have to be in a rich family. So it's like, it's pretty rare.
Coming into money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, but then if you were in an accident, oh yeah, you said something bad.
I
yeah, if
I
you
covered that one off.
Yep, sorry, no, forgive me.
What if you were driving down the road and you saw a briefcase on the side of the road full of money, you looked around and you took it?
Yeah, but that's always like, then it's like, do you get murdered by bikies in your sleep?
True.
And I don't think I could live with that. I think I'd just be like, oh, I'll just do the right thing, I think.
Well, I've actually got a friend that came into a lot of money. It was 2 years ago now. She went to her family Christmas. This is a true story. Went to her family Christmas. Her estranged dad, that they had never seen in their life before, rocked up and gave her and her 3 siblings all $50,000 and then left. Like literally dropped in for lunch, gave them all 50 grand and walked away.
Ate some prawns, dropped some
Yeah.
dollars.
Boom. Bang, 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 bang. See you later.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I'll take your prawns. I'll give you some pineapples.
Like I've got a great dad. I'm very lucky, so I wouldn't trade that. But if you had like a shitty dad, like, surely you'd trade the don't have to deal with him, get 50 grand at some point. You know what I mean?
You'd rather just get 50 grand than
That
have
is
a dad.
not. You have really not been listening to me much in this segment, have you? I think everyone's pretty sure of what I said. Ben, you got it before.
Yeah.
That's 2 strikes, Belle, and I'm going to give you one more, and that's for the show. Okay, so you've been cautioned. Be on your best behaviour.
I am listening.
Lisa in Melbourne joins us now. You came into a lot of money. Tell us about it.
Hi, yeah. So I haven't actually got the money yet, but when my grandma died, I inherited this really beautiful tea set from her. I got it appraised, and it turns out it's actually worth about $50,000.
50 grand?
Nice.
I mean, it would have to be some sort of like a Royals set from some time in the past. I don't know.
Lisa, that is pretty good. You know what? You can pour some drop in there. Going to give you a pack of drop. It's coconut water mixed with vodka.
Cool, thank
No,
you.
No worries at all.
Don't use it for that.
Yeah, do some shots out of it.
Do whatever you want
And
to do
drop
with it.
is the highest quality drop we've got. I actually forgot to tell you guys this, but my mum got some communication recently, like an email. It's like, here it is. It's the dream. A woman named Agnes Braithwaite distant relative, she didn't know her, had left her some money. So she's like, oh my God. So like she like went in with my auntie and like went into the estate. And
It was like legit.
Yeah, it was like legit.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you
yeah.
were going to say she got scammed.
No. It was like an actual legit thing.
Oh.
$4.50.
Oh.
Really? What's the point?
It just like, she was far enough away that it was like, give it to all, you know, just and it was
Shotgun.
Shotgun approach. And by the time it trickled down to my mum, keeping in mind she didn't know this woman,
Yeah.
she doesn't even know where she is on the family tree. It's like, what is the point of even chasing
Yeah,
that up?
wow. That's a nice
but
coffee, though.
some people, you know, you hear those stories and it's like, oh, I got $100,000. You're like, what? Just like changes your life.
Just making a note so we come back to this. We should do, because obviously you're going to get like big stuff in the will. We should do like the small stuff you got in the will.
The worst thing.
The worst thing
Like,
you got in the will.
I got a fork.
Yeah, maybe something for another night. Ben joins us now in Melbourne. Did you come into a lot of money?
Yeah, so I actually run down the street. My mate paid me $6,000 to run down the street naked. Yeah, it just made me run that far down to the street, like 1 meter. Yeah,
Mate, I'll give you $6,000 if you run a meter down the road.
Get it out, bro. Get it out.
Is your friend really rich, Ben?
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he had to pull his kids out of school actually for a year.
That's probably a stupid
It's
question.
not actually great.
Ben, can I ask, did you get the money
Yes, I did. Yep.
then and there, like after the nudie run, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. It feels like there's something else at play. Like, it feels like your mate really wanted to see you naked. That's what it feels like that.
It does.
Debbie, you came into some money.
I did, actually twice. The first time I actually won second division Tats Lotto, which was in '96, $20,000, which was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, of course.
It paid for my wedding because I was getting married that year, so it paid for that.
Nice.
And the second time, bit of a sad situation, my brother passed away and he had a house and I inherited that and I ended up selling it. So I think I got about $300,000. So,
Not bad.
yeah.
I mean, obviously sad about the brother, but that's a good win there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what,
Yeah.
Debbie?
And the lotto paid for my wedding, so that helped my mum and dad as well.
Absolutely. Well, and you know what? Now, the prizes keep on coming. I'm going to give you a double pass to Companion in cinemas now.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No worries at all. Thank
And
you.
Belle,
Oh, yeah?
Belle, can I just say, don't worry about your 2 strikes, because you know what? How many times do men not listen to us women?
Thank you, Debbie.
What was that, Debbie?
Thank you. No, the amount of times Liam doesn't listen. Thank you, Debbie.
I just feel like I need to context people who didn't hear. And before the song played, Belle wasn't listening
Belle was
to Liam.
being extremely
and
rude.
Liam has introduced a 3-strike system. She's on 2 strikes, 1 more, and she's off the show. That's what you said, right?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
See, he's not even listening. No strikes for Ben.
Thanks, Debbie. You have a great night.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Tamara in Melbourne. This is your dad came into a bit of money.
Yes, so my dad woke up one morning and found $100,000 in his account.
Yeah.
It turned out that an ex-partner of his had passed away and had left my father in his will.
Whoa.
That's great. I mean, surely you'd think you'd have to sign in some
Yeah.
paperwork or something like that, you know?
Well, he thought he had been taken out of the will because it had been a few years, but it turned out he had never been taken out of the will.
Wow, I bet their family was not happy about that.
No, they weren't exactly pleased.
And it's a mix of feelings, obviously, because there's that part of you that is sad that the person you loved once upon a time is dead, but you're also going, come on, get in, 100,000.
It's a lot of money.
In the locker.
A lot of money. Tax-free.
You'd still be going out celebrating, for sure.
I don't
yeah,
celebrate.
but obviously very sad, But,
Thank you, Tamara.
Riley, good evening. You've come into a bit of money.
Okay, so I kind of have like a sugar daddy.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So he just pays for things. He's like given me over probably about $24,000 in 4 months.
I mean, so what sort of stuff's he buying?
He like sending me for food all the time. I went on a trip to Bali recently in Perth.
Wow. Are you gonna are you done? Are you like, cool, 24 grand, that's all good? Or are you gonna keep digging?
Oh, I mean, he's in Nepal for 2 months, but when he gets back,
Yeah. Get back into it.
A lot of people sweating at the moment if Dad's on a bit of a holiday.
Dad's in the pool.
Ooh, those dates match up. Ooh,
Dad did go to Bali the other week.
Yeah. Riley, do your friends ever put in requests?
I am quite open. My family and friends do know.
Yep.
And my family does always say, "Oh, he has a nice house. Why don't you invite us over?" You know.
I don't know if the sugar daddy's going to want that.
I don't think he will. You know, I always say maybe not.
I think he wants the no strings attached.
Yeah,
but,
I don't think he wants to bring mum, dad, the cousins around. Oh, can we have a drive in your Porsche? No. I think the daddy's got other things in mind.
Thanks, Riley.
The Ben, Liam and Belle podcast. Wait, is Liam that guy from TikTok?
Hey, it's Channing Tatum, and this is Ben, Liam and Belle's Pick the Flick. My name's Jeff.
Thanks for doing the line for us, Channing. You had to pay extra for that. Pretty cool. We got him. Tracy in Sydney. You like movies?
Love movies. Absolutely love movies. Can't get enough.
Well, I'm sure you could tell us what that quote is from. My name's Jeff.
Sorry?
Oh, 22 Jump Street. The Mexicans at the start.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether you were talking to me or someone else.
No. Well, you're the only cool on the line, Trace, but that's okay. Look, here we go. This is the game.
Yep.
It's best of 3. I've got 3 blurbs of films. You just buzz in with your name when you think you know it. Now, would you like to go up against Belle this evening, or would you like to go up against Ben?
Ben.
All right. Okay. Ben has won once in the past, but he's only played once, to be honest. Okay.
Strike rate.
Yes. Yeah, he never loses. Okay.
That's good.
All right, Tracy and Ben. Here is the first film. A secluded island becomes the stage for a groundbreaking experiment, blending cutting-edge science with ancient forces. The line between predator and prey blurs, underscored by a haunting reminder that dinosaurs should not be brought back
Ben.
to life.
Tracy.
Jurassic Park.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
I was going to say Alien vs. Predator.
Okay, well, good you held out, because that's the thing. Sometimes, Tracy, you can buzz in too soon, and then you sort of ruin it for yourself. But that is 1 point for Ben. I know he likes this next movie, so you're gonna you're gonna need to fire this one pretty quick, I reckon, Trace, if you think you know it. A grieving architect is offered redemption through a dangerous mission. Infiltrate the subconscious.
Ben.
Yeah.
Is it Inception?
It is.
Oh my God, he's done it.
Oh dear. I did say, Tracy, he never loses.
Well, you can't make the movie one he likes.
Sorry, Tracy, you were never really off to a good start.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm Jeff.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Should watch that tonight.
No, Tracy, we do appreciate you playing. I am going to give you a prize. I'm going to give you a double pass to go see Companion in cinemas now.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
No worries at all. We play again next week. It sounded like she didn't like the prize.
Well, I'm starting to think Tracy doesn't like movies at all. Because we've had 3 coincidences there.
Look over there. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a Balrog. Oh, no, it's just Ben, Liam and Belle.
13, 24, 10. What did you do that was just a little bit illegal? If you're willing to come forward, we'd love to hear your call, because I need to run something past you, Ben and Liam, that I have done, and I don't know if it's illegal or not.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that I love collecting like secondhand things and free things and old things. My mum is exactly the same. And I was walking past, like, just down a residential street.
I mean, this is sounding really bad so far, by the way. Sounds like you've seen an antique or something and just punched someone's window in and stolen something.
No, almost. So I walked past, like, this apartment building, and it was like an old, like, Art Deco apartment building that looked abandoned. It looked run down and empty. And in the front yard, not the nature strip, but the front yard, was just like, it's like they had the whole contents of the inside of the apartment building out in the front yard.
Probably because they were moving or something, you know?
No, but like all like rubbish, like just junk and rubbish and like piles and piles on top of each other.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah, but no, it was like you could tell that things were just like chucked out there. And there was an antique, like beautiful garden bench.
Probably a family heirloom, I'd imagine.
And it was near the fence. And I texted my mum a photo and said, "Oh, you'd love this." And she was like, "Yes, that's beautiful." So I went home got my car but waited for it to get dark, and then I drove back, and then I got the bench seat.
So you stole the family heirloom.
So did you say it was on the curb or was it in someone's garden?
No, it was like in the...
So it's in their, it's on their
But it
property.
looked like it was all going to the tip. Like it
You
looked
can't
like...
just assume that it's all going
No,
to the
but
tip.
It's like, now that I say it out loud, yeah, okay. But like, it looked like it was all going to go in a skip bin, but it just hadn't made it to the skip bin yet.
I mean,
And I also ran it past some
did
friends
you
and I
maybe
said,
knock
hey,
on the door or maybe check?
No, it was when I went back at night and it was still dark and empty. So like no one was
So
there.
it feels like if you went back at night, you knew it was a bit wrong.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Subconsciously.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely a little bit illegal.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
but
definitely
it's
a little
fine.
bit illegal.
And now my mum has a lovely garden bench for the
Was
front
it like a
yard.
cast iron one?
It was like beautiful, like white painted, like really lovely.
Also,
like,
yeah.
Almost seemed like it was
years
brand new,
old.
like someone had just bought it or something.
Yeah. And that flat screen TV you picked up as well. Still with the invoice from JB Hi-Fi on the front of the box.
Anonymous in Barizzi joins us now. What does your husband do that's a little bit illegal?
So my husband, he codes the Fire Sticks, so people get free Netflix and Disney and all the streaming services and all the fights with just one simple fee.
And what is that simple fee? Asking for a friend, obviously.
I'm anonymous for a reason.
It's a dodgy Fire Stick, essentially.
Yeah, it's a dodgy Fire Stick, but it works just as well as your normal streaming services.
Yeah.
It's just laid out a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And obviously, people we don't want to pay money. You know,
It's like
so
the modern day version of burning DVDs. I've always
modern day version of LimeWire.
Yeah,
that's it.
Oh.
I do want one of those.
Yeah,
so maybe
except I'm assuming, no need to answer this, Anonymous, but yours is the one that doesn't have free show sponsor Stan on it because that would be... You see, mate. Yeah, thanks for that one. Good stuff.
I know a guy who just moved the perimeter of his fence by a metre every year and just took more and more land.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
But we're talking like out in farmland where you don't
Yeah.
notice. Yeah.
Or he's got like elderly neighbours and
They're
they've got
real senile.
They got bad eyesight. I swear we used to have a laundry. You didn't, Lorraine. You never did.
Tiffany in Barizzi, what do you do that's a little bit illegal?
I have a alternate Facebook account with a completely different identity, so I can go incognito and sell stuff on Marketplace.
I mean, that doesn't
that's okay.
feel illegal. That just sort of feels safe, right? I kind of get that.
Yeah, I guess unless you have done lots of dodgy stuff on Marketplace and then you've just made a new profile to get away from the bad reviews.
Yeah, in which case that's a little bit dodgy. I used to live near a school and I would go in there at night and put stuff in their bins.
That's right.
That's right.
It's actually great. It was very good.
Because they had skip bins.
They had big skip bins and I would jump the fence and just and mates would know, they're like, can I use the school? And I'm like, yeah, man, like, come over. Just like after it's dark, we'll jump over.
Louise in Barizzi, what do you do that's a little bit illegal?
Oh, yeah. So I used to work in a youth hostel when I was backpacking in Europe. And we'd clean the fridges out every Sunday evening, but we'd put the sign that we were going to clean the fridges out. We'd put the sign up about 10 minutes before we'd do it while everyone was out. Then we just help ourselves to the beer and the food.
Sneaky.
And these are people that are also trying to live on a budget as
I
well.
like that. It's just light hands, That's just quick
Oh,
thinking.
it's like leave your beer in the fridge, and it was a mess, and we put a sign up, and thanks for that.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Well, look, Louise, you clearly like a drop or two, so I'm going to give you a pack of drop. It's coconut water mixed with vodka.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. Thanks for giving us a buzz.
And that's it.
Like that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Belle.